What's up, all you dirty little heathens out there? Welcome to the Half-Ass Heathen Podcast. Merry late Christmas and happy early New Year's.
New Year's.
We have some good news. Finally got done unpacking and got done cleaning up our old apartment, so we're all moved and we can get back into routine of studying and bringing you guys better content.
And we can be more focused now and on top of things.
Speaking about focused, we do have a surprise guest. Daisy, would you like to say hi? I don't know if that picked up on the mic.
It should have.
She's just purring away. She's wanting some attention tonight.
She's an attention whore.
Whoa.
What?
Did you just slut shame her?
She wants all that attention.
But I had not talked to Dana about our topic tonight.
Nope.
But
I'm a little scared. I don't know why.
Well, no, I thought it'd be just kind of fun.
Yeah.
Little funsies, sitting down, chit chat. But I hope you guys had a really great Christmas. We had a pretty wild ones. The wild ones. The kids got spoiled as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
They probably got more toys in one day than I've gotten in my whole life.
Yeah.
Childhood and adulthood.
Your daughter today, she was like, how come my son he gets so much more cars and I don't get any cars? I'm like, well, for your birthday you just want dolls and stuff. Just ask for cars.
Sorry,
funny.
I'm yawning.
She's figuring out the difference between how boys like to play and how girls like to play.
Yeah, so the boy, he got a big old backhoe, drivable backhoe. And my daughter got a little electric four-wheeler. And then my daughter's sister, or half-sister, got an electric scooter. So all those kids were out there sitting there trying to play fucking chicken with each other.
It's
trying
so
to just
funny.
smash right into each other.
It's like watching drunks trying to drive. It's so funny.
Yeah, and the boy, he's got his backhoe actually has a remote control, so he could actually control it, so he doesn't go, ramming out off onto the fucking road.
Or he hits a car or something.
But I'm sitting there driving him around, or like helping him steer, and he gets out of his car to get his butt changed, and I start driving it back, and one of the adults is all like, "How is that thing moving?"
Plus the kids, like, they're like, what is happening?
Like, it's a ghost. I'm like, I've got a remote control right here. And they're like, wow, I thought he was just picking it up real good. I'm like, no. The thing is, he can like override the steering by steering the wheel. And he was fucking fighting that shit.
I know why evil people like to pet cats. Well,
Mr. Bigglesworth.
It's very calming.
Yeah, especially with the Purs. Do you think that's why they're called Persians? Persian
No,
cats?
because then every cat would be made like that.
Persian cat. She's loving that shit. She got locked in a shed for like 3 days.
Oh my gosh. I kind of figured she was, because the kids were going in and out of this one. And I was like, maybe she got locked in one of the other ones because they're going in and out,
Yeah, she needs to quit running into the sheds when nobody's looking. Mm-hmm. You're lucky that I was unpacking today, huh? Yeah, you're so lucky. Just so the listeners know, this cat is so cute. She's got long hair.
She looks like Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, she looks like Tom. But she's missing a big old chunk of her ear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that meeting with the coyote did not go well.
Well, your friend said that it means that she's spate or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's like the little clip, like right here on her ear. Little flap. That little flap right there, it's called a clip. But this, like, the whole top of her ear's gone. I don't think that's normal.
I think a human did that.
I don't know. but she's got long ear hairs like a Khajiit.
Mm-hmm.
She's all
Reminds
like,
me of a bobcat.
she's all like, you give kitty cat, you give kitty cat pets, and I give you skooma.
She looks like she has a beard, like a white beard.
Are you Gandalf the gray and white?
She's
Distractions.
both.
Distractions.
All right, topic.
um, so actually, I should probably put this out there. Um, there's going to be a little bit of minor spoilers for a podcast that I've been binging, and it's been getting like really big. Uh, I mean, everybody's talking about it. I've heard it talked about like all over the freaking place. Like, oh, what's that one guy? His name's Shane Cashman. He was talking about on his show of was it Tales of the Unknown or something?
I don't know.
And then even Joe Rogan brought it up. And when Shane Cashman was talking about it, I was like, I got to check out this fucking podcast because this sounds cool as shit. Then Joe Rogan started talking about it, and I'm like, well, shit. Now I got double down. But Dana hasn't listened to this. She doesn't even know the name of the podcast. She's probably heard like maybe 30 seconds of it when I told her to get the fuck out. I was like, get the fuck out. I want to talk about this on the podcast.
It's a surprise.
But I do want to talk about the podcast. And I think it'd be very beneficial to anybody who is spiritual at all, or even if, or probably especially if you're more sciencey over the spiritual shit. So this podcast is called the Testicle Beliefs.
Are you serious?
It's called the Telepathy Files, and essentially, quick rundown about it. The telepathy files. This lady's doing a documentary. It started off based off this scientist's work, where the scientist was studying these nonverbal autistic people, and she had a bunch of people reach out to her saying that their nonverbal autistic kids are telepathic, like reading their minds. Like one lady says that she can't even hide snacks because her kid knows where the fuck to find the snacks without even asking her. And they go in like depth and they study multiple families, and they all have like some weird shit in common. But it got my brain juices flowing. Now, how much do you believe in telepathy?
I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I just think of like superheroes or something. But like
Charles Xavier.
I did get into a documentary with twins. They came up with their own language, and they would like talk with their brain waves and stuff like that. Like I got into that. Like I'm not like a non-believer, you know. But pretty skeptical skeptical about it.
Your Deadpool's stepsister skeptical.
But anyway.
Have you ever had any weird moments with you and your kid? You ever just like kind of felt something that he was feeling, or kind of like read his mind for a second, or like you feel like he reads your mind at all? And he's not nonverbal autistic, but no. I've just been curious because me and my daughter, we can kind of just communicate without even talking. We can just look at each other, or like ever since she was a baby, like we've always been able to read each other. And I don't know if that's just we learn each other's mannerisms.
It's probably gotta be a parent thing, because I'm like thinking about those times like where I knew like something was wrong or something, and then it's like mom intuition. But there was that one time when we were first getting together, we went and played hide and seek, and I went and hide, and he made sure that he couldn't see where I was, but he knew where I was every single time. I don't know.
I don't remember that. Were they good hiding spots?
Yeah. I mean, with the area that we were given at our old place, like you made sure that he could not see at all. And I even asked you, I was like, is he watching me like leave? And you're like, no, I've been distracting him. Like, he should not know where you're at, you know. So that's kind of a similar thing, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, I wanted to talk about this podcast because, like I said, it got my brain juices a flowing, made my brain come a little bit. we, I mean, we as humans, right? Like evolution's a funny thing, right? Like we were talking about with the whales earlier. I was like, yeah, they can only hold their breath for like 5 minutes, but they live their whole life in water.
Yeah,
it's a very strange trait. Like you'd think that, like, because I think like what is it? Hippos can hold their breath for like 3 hours or something like that.
I think so.
Like an insane amount of time, but they are like cousins. But these whales, they literally live in the fucking water and they can't hold their breaths for very long. Like, oh, my tummy just made a rumbly.
It sounded like an angry cat.
Daisy, are you angry over there?
But anyway,
I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about whales.
Whales. Evolution. Yeah.
Yes.
And they get those little mud skipper fish. You know, they're fish that are learning to hold their breath above water.
And they have like their fins go in their front where they're kind of like legs or arms.
And like with humans, I don't know, with humans battling each other, battling the elements, dealing with like wild animals and shit, I would kind of expect humans to have a little bit thicker skin. You know, maybe not so many nerve endings on the tippy toppy of the skin. But for some reason, human biology and evolution, it's just been basically rerouted to the brain instead of like our physicality. Will you stop playing with the cat? Do I need to put her outside?
Did you see her? She did it so soft.
I need you to fuck us right now. She's gonna break your bracelet, dude.
Okay, no more. Continue.
But human biology seems to have just focused on making the brain bigger, badder, crazier than ever. But then when you look at, like, if you ever study like religions going back thousands of years, you know, like these stories, these people used to be able to do great things, like not just like
telepathy.
My mouth wants to say tilapia. When your brain uses its tilapia powers, it makes you turn into a cheap little mud-shucking fish.
Telepathic.
But not just like telepathic, but like there's stories of like these people doing great things with their minds, like, you know, lifting up fucking boulders and shit, basically like Avatar: Last Airbender shit. You know, we have stories about like Buddhist monks like floating in the air, levitating and stuff. There's a story, you ever see that story about the that monk statue where the dude was like still alive inside the statue? You ever see that?
No, I never heard
that's
of that.
insane. Yeah, they did like, I don't know, x-rays or something, and supposedly he's still alive and he was like encased in gold.
Like, did they see like a heart beating? Or like
it's been a while. We'll have to actually, we'll have to pull that up.
You want me to use my phone?
Nah, fuck it. We will look that up some other time.
Okay.
And hopefully I'm right about that, and hopefully I don't sound like a fucking jackass. One dude's out there like, fuck you, misinformation. I prefer the term half-ass information. But like we were talking about a while back, we were talking about like astral projection and stuff. My nose is like stuffed. But like astral projection, when you are astral projecting, you are not as in touch with your physical body. And with these kids being, a lot of them bound to wheelchairs and being pushed around. Like think Stephen Hawking.
Mm-hmm.
I read your mind. You want the D. And I'm just curious about, because I've been thinking a lot about this, like stories about these monks, people who astral project, and then now we got this documentary going around about these kids that can do crazy things with their mind. And a lot of them, or I think it's pretty much all of them, that are bound to these wheelchairs, they say that they can't even feel their body, like they have a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do to communicate with these people is they give them like a letter board, and then they have them point and spell out words. And then a lot of times people need to actually like touch them, like remind them that their hand's there. So now we're getting these people actually communicating with us.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these kids are talking about like, it's stressful. It's hard to talk. Why can't I just tell you with my mind? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like why do I have to talk?
Yeah, it's so like they're on a whole different level than us. I've always thought about that too. It's like I used to work with a lot of special needs adults and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, some of them do, but there's also some that are just super smart, They know what they're doing. You can actually talk to them and they'll understand, I'm like, maybe they're just on a different level of understanding than we are because they're so smart.
And like if they're bound to a wheelchair, their body ain't really going nowhere. So evolution's just taking like a turn and just like hey, you're bound to a wheelchair, you can't
do a lot.
Like we're not going to shape your body's not going to shape to be like a climber because you're not climbing around, you're not going to be like a runner because you're not running around. So their body's just dumping like every ounce of evolution to their brains. But what goes even crazy about these kids is supposedly and allegedly all these kids are connected in some kind of weird alternate realm. And in the documentary, one kid calls it the hill. They all meet on the hill to talk and chit chat with each other. And some of these kids, they can speak multiple languages, even though they've been bound to wheelchairs their whole life.
Yeah.
And stuck in, the same family their whole life, stuck in these special needs classes their whole life.
Not getting like that full experience.
But they can speak different languages. There's one kid, he's a brilliant musician. He's a fucking fantastic singer, but that's the only time he talks is when he's singing. And with his story, like I don't want to give like too much away, but with his story, his mom claims to be so connected to him that they just speak telepathically and mostly through like lucid dreaming. And she'll take these naps and she'll wake up with like a whole album's worth of music just in her brain. So she'll write down the lyrics, she'll show her son, and he'll like shake his head if he doesn't like it or something. And then like she helps him write this music, and then like his voice and his words are like haunting almost. And it's like borderline just like wow.
Yeah.
But all these kids have like just crazy shit going on. Like they're amazing with their words and like poetry and stuff, even though they don't necessarily use the words on a physical scale. And it's a fantastic podcast. I got our friend binging through it too. I think she's probably actually done with it.
Yeah.
But you need to you should listen.
Yes, I should. It sounds right up my alley. But I did want to say earlier that before I met you, I did not believe in astral projecting. Like I had heard of it a couple of times. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it out, but like I think in my mind I kind of got scared.
Good.
Because I'm like, it kind of like one of the steps is like you're kind of like just paralyzed, and you get into that paralysis.
Yeah.
And that scares me.
Get out of my water, cat. No.
You have water, Daisy. It's in the kitchen.
You just lay down right here. I'll get your ass out of my face.
Nobody wants to smell your farts. They're stinky.
This cat stinks when it farts. Oh my god. It's like
smells like something died.
It's like a grown ass man after he got done with the bar. Like, dude.
But yeah, I did not believe in in astral projecting, really.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. And I've actually gotten into conversations with people about, something I bitch about all the time on this podcast. There's people saying that you can't have experience with the gods because the gods need to be there physically in
Oh my
person.
gosh, I was even upset about that too.
And the gods can't astral project or anything like that. And it's like, according to the lore this, according to the lore that. And it's like, you read the lore, and it's always like Odin shows up, gives a dude a horse, and then seemingly vanishes.
Mm.
It's like, so he can't astral project, but he can fucking teleport.
Yeah.
It'd make more sense to me that he could.
And they have magic.
Yeah, like they're fucking magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta pay attention to the lore. In the lore, they can fucking shapeshift and fly around and shit. So why can't they send their
anybody's
conscious
really
to a
going
different
to
realm?
be like in the stories and stuff, they're not going to be like, yeah, they laid down for this amount of time trying to astral project. Like, I don't think they would talk about that part.
Well, I mean, let's take these kids for example, right? A lot of them are young, and I say kids because a lot of them are like young.
Yeah.
I think the oldest one in the story so far, or in the documentary so far that I'm listening to, is like 38. But the rest of them are like young. There's like one kid that was like 16, another person that was like 22. And if these young kids can figure out how to like meet each other on like this telepathic link in this separate realm, and that's how they describe it, it's a separate realm that they meet up in.
Yeah.
And if these young kids can figure it out, then these gods that are who knows how old, don't you think that they could figure out how to do it real fucking quick?
Yeah, they're probably kind of on that same level almost.
And if I mean, you know how sometimes your dreams feel very, very long?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's only like 15, 30 minutes that you're asleep. Why can't they do that with astral projection too?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's reaching out to them, why can't they be in some kind of ethereal plane?
Yeah.
Where time is just kind of like stopped. Like, that's them meditating. It's like time has stopped, and they're taking all this time to kind of like process and, learn experience from people, because the gods do get something out of it.
Yeah.
Even confessions and rumors and petty shit like that give them entertainment. I'm assuming they don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
Or Hulu.
I mean, there is a lot of stories too about kids' experiences. Like, there's a bunch of stories out there about them reliving their past lives. Like, you even had a story about your daughter.
Yeah, we were driving through a town about an hour and a half away, and we were passing a casino, and she goes, "Oh, I know that place." And I'm like, "You're two. How do you know that place?
You've never been there before.
Like, this is your first time here in this town." And then she goes on to describe this place, and it doesn't match up with how it is today, but it matches up with how it used to be. And I'm like, okay. And I'm asking her questions. I'm like, well, were you a boy or a girl when you lived there? Because she specifically says, I lived there. And these casinos, they were made to be like a good halfway point from the big cities to the small cities.
Yeah.
Because there's like no water for miles and shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people lived there. So when people came in, like, there was doctors, there was cooks, there was mechanics, and like, that's how these podunk towns start. But in this casino specifically, she said that she was a boy and that she was a doctor, and she liked to spend time with the animals. This place used to be decorated with animals, and they actually used to have in-house animals there. And she also says that there was a doctor, or she was a doctor or something. But yeah, she goes on to describe this place just almost down to the fucking T to how it used to be. Like, I think about like 50 to 100 years ago, somewhere around there. I can't remember how old these pictures I seen were. But after that, I mean, the same casino that she talked about when she was 2 years old without even seeing it is still her favorite place on earth to this day. She
talks about it all the time.
She's been to Disneyland, she's been to amusement parks, she's been to Vegas and all this stuff, but she still talks about this one casino all the time. It's her favorite, and anytime that her family goes back there, she wants to stay there.
Yeah.
It's like so.
She gets so excited too.
She talks about that more than being able to ride a fucking elephant, dude. This kid's
But
crazy.
yeah, I was gonna go off on something else. But like kids, like there is something special about them. Like they have like another connection on a different level than us adults. I feel like when we get older, we kind of lose that connection. I think it's just more of like spiritual connection. Like you have a stronger.
Yeah, I think we just, us as adults, we get too tied into the material world.
Yeah. Like we get stuck in the loop of this reality.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with evolution.
And I wonder if that's why like adults seek a lot of spiritual stuff when they get older.
Yeah, you get to that point where you realize that the material stuff just starts to go away.
Yeah.
Like, money is bullshit, but then you realize like, hey, I can't get my time back. How can I have better use of my time? Then you start thinking of death. I'm gonna die one day.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Where am I going? How can I be here for my kids? And then you get into those situations where you're like, wow, it sure would be great to be able to tell the future so I can better prepare for it or something. So I think that's when people start to really delve into spirituality. And especially with this faith, it seems to be when you hit fucking rock bottom, that's when this faith really presents itself to you.
Well, I mean, even as like throughout my life, like every single dream I have had has a tie to me, but also a lot of them were like as I get older, they're like puzzle pieces. It's like I dreamt of my whole life before I lived it. It's crazy.
See, and you've heard my stories of dreams that I've had that have come true. But most of my dreams, if not all of them, I have dreamt of situations before, but when those situations happen in real life, they're slightly different.
Yeah.
So growing up, I seen this more as like you're peeking into another realm, because another realm can be on a completely different timeline than you.
Be completely different, but there's probably a possibility that's it's pretty similar.
Yeah, and if you dive into quantum physics and multiple dimensions and the infinite dimension theory shit, where if you ate cereal with the fork instead of a spoon one day, how would your day change? So you got countless and endless possibilities going on around you, all simultaneously at once.
Yeah.
So if you were to be able to bleed through the cracks for a minute and peek into another reality dimension realm with you making a decision in this realm, and it happens to be in your future, a similar future to yours, but it doesn't go exactly like that in your life, in your timeline. I see that more plausible, because time's going all around you all at the same time.
I also kind of feel like the fates, like they show you like, hey, this is gonna happen, like,
yeah,
then you can decide which way. I don't know, it's just a thought that popped in my head. But when I was a kid, I used to imagine that underneath the floor there was a world upside down, and it was the same me and doing the same things,
but in China,
like a mirror. No, it was just, I didn't imagine the world, it was just flat. And like,
just like how the world is flat.
But you know what I mean, like,
yeah,
like it's kind of like a different reality, but I look different, or the house is different or something, but it's similar. And then what was I gonna say? I also think about like I may have like a doppelganger out there, and she's probably living the same life as me, but a little different. Like I have those thoughts all the time.
that's actually a theory that everybody does have a doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, DNA is just a code, so it's not impossible. It's improbable,
Well,
but it's
there is
not.
stories about people finding each other, and they're like, "Hey, we have the same name. Our wives have the same name. We have the same car. We, like just little things like that."
Yeah, and like if you think about how would your life be if you lived in China?
Mm-hmm.
What if there is a Dana living in China, and that is an alternate life, but since
Yeah.
it's so far around the world, maybe our dimension is just blending two into one, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
China doesn't even exist. Maybe
Sometimes
China is a different dimension.
I was gonna say, sometimes I think of like other countries, like you're flying on a plane for hours. It's gonna feel like you're going to a different dimension. I don't know.
Did you ever see that newscast with the with the plane going down, and they had a bunch of Chinese people that died in the crash or something?
Mm-mm. Why are you laughing? They died.
Because it was fake.
It was
Somebody
fake.
called the news station, told them what happened, and they gave them a list of the names, and the names were like Wee Too Low, Boom Bing Ow, Something Wong. I can't believe you haven't seen that before.
Well, have you seen that video of that guy saying that Australia wasn't real?
No, it's because it's not.
He's like, they drug you on the plane and then they just fly you somewhere else.
Yeah,
in
they just take you to
America.
Ohio.
Okay, though, tangent gone.
Dude, it's funny. I love that fucking theory. Australia isn't real. They just
It's
drug
so
you and take
not
you to New
real.
Zealand.
It's so funny.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Alternate realities.
Alternate realities. John, look at us go, staying on track. I got cat fur all over my face now. Where did she go? She better not be getting into the trash.
No, it's up high. She can't reach it unless she's jumping at it.
Daisy, come here, you
Daisy!
pussy. She's ignoring us.
I think she's tired. I think she went to go to sleep.
Oh, she's going to bed before we do.
Oh my gosh, she scared me the other night. I walked into the kids' room and she was in one of the shelves and she had tried to get out and it like tipped it over and made like a really loud noise. I'm like, what the fuck? She was just sleeping in one of the drawers.
That's funny. But I guess getting back on track. So I started talking about different dimensions,
alternate realities and stuff.
And specifically, I was saying the word realm. Do you believe that the God's realm or realms are physical places? Are they different dimensions? Are they perhaps different planets and they travel by spaceship and our ancestors just misrepresented that because they didn't understand?
I believe, I kind of just thought of this, but I think of the stars as different realms and maybe even realities. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Yeah, because I mean, we don't know anybody who's flown into a star and has lived to tell the tale.
Well,
so what happens if you do fly into that big ball of fire?
Well,
is it gonna
imagine
kill
it
you, or
having
what
like,
if it's just no heat, no nothing?
imagine a star having like waves of energy shooting from it, and then like it reaches us.
It just like grabs you like a tendril.
It could be like kind of like a portal or whatever, maybe. I don't know.
And maybe that's why they tell you not to go to the sun. They're like, hey, it's hot. Don't try to fly to the sun. And they just don't want us to go to a different realm.
But you can feel how hot it is. Our skin gets burned by the sun. And we're not even, how far away are we from the sun?
Yeah, but not at night. So we could just go to the sun at night.
I saw that video of that girl. She's so fat. So if the sun's like really hot, why don't we just go at night? But anyways,
that one video of the girl was like, why are there so many homeless people? Just buy a house.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Fuck, I wish I could just buy a house. That'd be fucking great.
But to answer your question, I think it's kind of like a mix of all those. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like a set, like there's aliens out there, or maybe it's there's also people astral projecting from their planet to ours, or
maybe that's why we can't ever find Bigfoot.
He just knows.
Maybe he's just like a astral projector that can affect the world physically. Mm-hmm. Or maybe there's secret tunnels that lead to the center of the earth that teleport him into different places.
Or he connects to our brains telepathically and makes us think that we're seeing him.
There's some people that think that extraterrestrial, like, I don't know.
Aliens.
What is it? What the fuck are they called? Cryptos? Not cryptocurrency, not crypto the super dog.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Brain work. Cryptids.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah, cryptid. It's like, La Chupacabra. That's the Bigfoot. That's the aliens.
The skinnies.
And the ones over in Appalachia. Forget what they're called. But all the mythological creatures, they're called cryptids. Mm-hmm. And there's people that believe like they come from a different dimension and they pop through like portals and bleed through into our world. But with dimensional travel, then they're just surrounded by this like weird magnetic field to keep them here. So that's why cameras always suck when you're taking pictures of them. Mm-hmm. That's why you can't ever find them, because like the magnetic field holds them here, and then when they start getting chased, they just like let go of the magnetic field or something, and then it slingshots them back to their dimension. But what's one fun thing, I kind of believe this one. Ghosts. When you experience ghosts, you are just experience a bleed through of another dimension. Mm-hmm. So like they always say, like when a house is haunted, it's like a scarring event happens, and it like leaves a scar of like negative energy, but mm-hmm. maybe it left a little scar in time dimension, so it's just always replaying over and over and over. Mm-hmm. But what if these ghosts that pop around the corner and are staring at you for a second, and maybe even like screaming at you, maybe they hear a sound in the room, and then it's somebody else in a different timeline peeking over and seeing you as a ghost. Mm-hmm. And that's why they're so fast. They're just like, what the fuck is that? And then they scream because they're like, what the fuck? And then they run away. Maybe we're ghosts of people in the past and the future.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Well, have you seen those videos where they have like the stick figure motion? Yeah. Have you seen that guy's laying on his bed, and then one just comes in the room and goes around, and then it like knocks the table over and stands back and just watches him?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna flick this, and see what he does.
Yeah, that's why I say like most ghosts, I just see them as fake creatures just trying to fuck with people.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
They suckle on the teat of our negative energy, because negative energy is easier for humans to give off.
I just thought of something. So that house where I had the dream about the road? Uh-huh. So there was one night I walk into my parents' room, and my mom was literally like looking at the wall and be like, get out of my house, Mm-hmm. I'm like, Mom, what did you see? And she's like, there was this little figure, I guess, like just standing on the shelf. And I can't remember how she described it, but I just kind of picture like a gnome.
Yeah.
Or
little
something.
Underwear gnome.
Yeah. And it has like a little pointy hat or something. But she didn't really, I don't know if she described it to me. I'm pretty sure she did. Mm-hmm. But she was like, that thing is evil. And I'm pretty sure it was probably just standing there just like, what's up?
No, the fairies like to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. And there's old folk tales of fairies luring kids off into the woods to take them to the Fae realm and eat them.
I've had an experience kind of like that. where I was riding my bike in the snow, and I could hear my mom's voice behind me. She's like, Dana! And, like, I actually stopped and turned around. I'm like, Mom? My mom's not out here. My mom should be at home. Maybe my mom's in trouble. So I just get on the bike and drive as fast as I can.
Are you my mommy?
But she was just sleeping.
What's up, Daisy? Come here. Come here.
But there was that one night where I could hear your daughter's voice in my head. Do you remember that? It was like, it wasn't like I hear it with my ears, but it's more like in my head.
Yeah.
And then you went over there, you're like, calm down, you know.
Stop eating the phone charger. Get out of there. Daisy, I will turn you into soup. Stop it.
Daisy, come here.
Stop eating my phone chargers. What do you have to say for yourself?
She just walked away.
What a see you next Tuesday.
She's kind of sassy the way she walks.
She's a little sassy, a little sassafras. Little sassy ass cat.
Daisy, are you a diva?
Come here.
Meow.
Here, do you want to say hi to the peoples?
Say meow. No,
She's
no,
all,
you don't
meow.
eat it. Say meow meow.
Ah, your claws are...
Don't do that on my skin.
She's trying to claw your new blanket.
I know, and I don't want her to rip it.
I got Dana a nice blanket hoodie.
It's really nice.
I still need to try it on. I feel like if I tried it on, I'd go right to sleep. I think it looks comfy.
It's like a big hug.
Mm.
You know those mornings where you wake up and like you're cold, and so you put it over your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everywhere.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't passed out on the couch with that yet.
No.
Wow.
I have my mom duties.
Your mom duties?
My mom duties. My mom responsibilities.
Your mom duties stink. Your mom duties smell like poo.
I should have known. Okay, back to topic. Anything else you want to say?
I had a whole lot, but this cat keeps distracting me with how cute and fluffy she is.
Do I need to put her outside?
No, it's okay. She can get some lovin's. Meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation, good for brain, good for spirit, and good for body. And I think after you listen to this podcast, that's the Telepathy Files, I really hope everybody goes and listens to this and tries to relate. I don't know how to put it. When you're listening to it, maybe try to think of how to bring this into your practice. Because like with them, you know, they're not really focused on talking because they've got all sorts of stuff going on upstairs. So maybe take a lesson out of their book. Maybe shut the fuck up and think a little bit. Mm-hmm. Think every once in a while. Shut the fuck up and just think.
Try to get on their level and
have a good quiet day.
Yeah.
That'd actually be great. Quiet day, no talking. It's completely just like rest. No phone, no nothing.
Well, you ever hear of those kids that can take something apart and put it back together again?
Yeah.
Like, just imagine you just like getting into this really deep meditative state and just trying to figure something out, you know?
Yeah.
You could probably figure that out and like that, you know?
Yeah. And by the way, if that TV's not working, I'm gonna let my daughter tear it apart with her new tools I got her for Christmas.
That's a good idea. She'd get a kick out of that.
Yeah, because then she could just go for it.
Yeah,
if it's broken,
you don't
she
have
could
to worry about it. Yeah.
That was still so funny. Her mom had me go over to go check a toy for batteries, and I got my daughter a toolkit for Christmas. Really nice, cool pink toolkit. And I'm looking at her remote control car, and I'm like, well, I need a screwdriver. And I look at her, I was like, do you know where I can get a screwdriver so I can check these batteries? And she got this big old smile on her face, and she's like, I know where you can find a screwdriver, Dad. And she runs to the front room, grabs her tool bag, and brings it over. And it's really cute because on the inside of her tool bag, there's a bunch of pockets, and she had it all organized.
Aww.
And it was really easy. I found her Phillips, and I'm like, well, shit, it's too big. So I had to go raid in my tool bags. I found one that fit, and I just put it in there. I was like, I know it's not pink, but it fits your toys. That way, if you needed to put batteries in, you don't have to ask an adult. You can just do it.
It's so fun to see her like wanting to do the stuff that you want to do.
Yeah, hopefully that lasts. Oh my god, I got her new Mjolnir for Christmas.
Oh, it's the cutest thing, what she said.
And this is the first one I bought her. I made her one, and that stays at Dad's house, and that doesn't go to school or anything. So I got her a Mjolnir on Amazon. It was like $10. So if she loses it, fuck it, I can buy a new one. But the day after Christmas, we went over, and she's wearing her necklace, and she's telling me about. She's like, Dad, I haven't taken this necklace off. This is my favorite necklace. And she's like, I've even slept with it, and I took a bath with it. And I said something about, I was like, yeah, you keep that on there, Thor. You keep that on you, Thor will protect you. You know, it's a magic necklace. And that started out because we went camping one time and the kids were scared, so I gave them my magic necklace that'll protect them from the scary stuff out camping. So now that's just how she sees it. It's a magic necklace. And so she goes, yeah, Dad, can you put your hammer necklace on too, so we could both be protected by Thor and we could be twinsies? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
I need to find mine.
It will come when you learn your lesson.
Maybe it's mad at me.
Because when I lost mine, it wasn't until I came to the conclusion of, well, it's a little bit personal, but stuff going on in life. Yeah, I had to learn my lesson. When I realized it, I finally found it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe do some meditating on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try to astral project to a dimension that you found it and go to that spot.
I don't think I'm ever going to astral project.
You could remote view. Think about the same thing, but seeing images in your head instead of your spirit traveling, your consciousness travels.
I've kind of done that before.
We do it when we dream.
Mm-hmm.
And who's to say that dreams aren't just going to a different dimension or a different realm? Maybe there's like a dream realm, like in South Park.
Well, there was one time where I was in a car and I closed my eyes. I wasn't asleep, but my eyes were just closed.
Uh-huh.
And I could see a heart in the shape. It was like out of a tree. It was like wound together. And it was red. And then it broke. And then it got healed and turned yellow. And I came to the realization it's like a rebirth, a new me, something like that, you know?
Okay, speaking about colors, I wanted to bring this up too because I thought this was really interesting. So one of the autistic kids, I can't remember what they were doing. They were asking them questions. And he told the lady, like, bring me colors. I want colors. So she brings him like some colored scarves and he covers his head with them. And when she asked why he was doing that, he says that the colors help him process information. If he takes all the information and he puts it in a color, then he can just absorb the color instead of worrying about the information. Which had me thinking, because you know, the chakras, they all have a certain color. And I thought it was stupid that they had colors. Like, why color code them? That's so fucking stupid. Now I'm sitting here wondering, because that kid doing that made me think, just like the way that we look at runes, it's not the symbol necessarily, or I guess in this case, it's not the color necessarily. It's what you put into that symbol. It's almost like learning another language. Like when you learn another language, their words don't translate exactly to ours. So when you hear a sentence, it's not necessarily I went to work. Like, it's a whole new word. Just accept the word. Don't worry about the English translation of it.
Yeah.
But with the runes, you know, using these runes to essentially absorb what they are, what they mean, and what they mean to you. And instead of worrying so much about going through the little checklist, this means strength, this means vitality, this means this means that, you see that symbol and put information into the symbol. And then when you do like rune drawings, or if you ever want to fuck around with bind runes or something, instead of worrying so much about like the little checklist that people put down in the fucking rune books and shit, if you put all your information into these symbols and then use that, I think that'll go a long way with this stuff spiritually. And if you're into the chakras or anything like that, also good.
What is she looking at?
Probably seen a bug. There was a fly in here earlier.
She is just straight up.
Ow. That light is bright.
What you looking at, Daisy?
Probably all the spiders.
I'm talking about you.
Tell me, Daisy, what's your thought on colors?
She's dead focused on whatever's with her.
Yeah, we had a fly in here earlier. We got some daddy long legs. But we can keep the daddy long legs because they eat other spiders.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about that? Being able to put information into a color or a symbol and using that to absorb information.
Well, your friend, her practices, she does that with colors. What she did with me?
I still haven't gone through her sessions yet.
Yeah, she does it with colors. So it makes a lot of sense to me. Like, a lot.
It would have been nice if she would have brought that up to me earlier. Hey, you. Could have saved me 3 years.
Well, I think it's a little different for what she does.
Oh, yeah.
But it could be the same. Like,
well, yeah, similar symbology.
Yeah, because like
5 times fast.
The way she did it with me is she would focus a part on my body, and then she would say what color it is instead of like, how are you feel? Well, she would say how are you feeling, but it's like that color is pretty significant on how you feel too.
So she's got. I'll have to talk to her later about it because that's interesting too. I've got a feeling after this episode, she might call me.
Oh yeah, she's like that.
Yeah, I love that shit too. She'll call me and be like, "Hey, listen."
Well, it's funny. It's
I keep yelling at you through the podcast, but you're not responding back, so you need to respond back now. I fucking love it. We got some good talks out of that.
There's moments where like I'm thinking about her, and then she just texts me or calls me. I'm like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. That's why I always call her my psychic friend. She always knows what something's going wrong, or she just knows when I'm talking about her.
Or she just knows we need her for something, It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she's a pretty fantastic person. Look at you. Listen to our podcast and blushing. Neener.
We're giving you compliments. Ha ha ha.
We being nice around here. But how do you feel about this newly found information? Do you got some ideas going around, or are you just gonna kind of sit on it until you listen to that podcast?
No, I'm already aware of all this stuff. Like, throughout my entire life, I've always been interested in this kind of thing. So it's not like it's not familiar with my brain, So it's like I'm not like, I don't, what's the word?
Yeah, no,
it's not new to me. It's more like I'm aware of it.
Well, you've never had a documentary researching kids that have like crazy brain abilities.
No, but I've had similar stuff to it. And I've experienced some stuff too. It's like, I don't know. I have a very open mind. So it's like, even if it was something new to me, I don't know. I just take the information and keep it there. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
And another thought that I had listening to this podcast talking about these kids. Like I had the thought, if you decided to try to delve deep in your own brain, your mind, or your spirit, I wonder if you did it too much, if you would in fact lose control of your body. Now I've heard of people losing tethers to their body.
Well, have you ever
But
heard about those people going too far?
I've heard stories, yeah, but I don't know if there's a rule or if there's just exceptions to the rule. But thinking about that thought, I thought about how Odin hung himself from the tree for 9 days and 9 nights and drove himself mad to see the runes. And I wonder if that was just him, because he did stab himself in the side, sacrificed himself to himself. So I wonder if that was him losing touch with his body and drifting off into these ethereal realms and learning so much all at once and all at the same time. And like I said, his like a dreamlike state, his time could have gone way longer than 9 nights, 9 days. So it could have driven him mad. He probably could have experienced hundreds of lifetimes in 9 days and 9 nights if he was separated from his body. And then, looking down in Mimir's well, and well, so some say that he's hung above the well and he's looking into the well and he saw the runes in the well. But what if Mimir's well is not a physical well filled with water, but in fact he saw the pool of consciousness itself.
Yeah.
Like all of our consciousnesses are tied together. And Mimir's well is not a physical well, it's the well of where our consciousnesses can meet up.
Well, where our conscious go.
Like the single tether for all of us. And maybe that was it. Maybe
that could also I want to say the pineal gland.
The third eye. My brain was thinking 4-leaf clover. I knew there were numbers in there somewhere.
But yeah, like I wonder if that has something to do with that, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't think you're wrong at all. I think this is complicated, and this podcast got my brain a ticking.
Well, this may sound weird and I may sound crazy, but
you're crazy.
There has been times where I get like a itch, I want to say, or like not a twitch, it's like a tickle, Yeah. And it's in the shape of an eye. Like that's just how I feel it. But even right now when I'm touching it, it's sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't
know. A lot of cultures would represent the pineal gland with a pine cone. I believe that's where we get the name pineal gland. Pine gland. I don't know. I'm a heretic when it comes to actual information, so who knows?
It's pretty interesting to think about. But I can see if somebody was just thinking about all this information so much that they would go crazy.
Yeah, that's where, like I've said before, those guys on the corner of the road with the sign, the end is nigh. They flew too close to the sun and didn't have any boundaries or really taking their time to get to understand their body, mind, and spirit and their limitations.
Well, they could have also saw too much. Yeah. And then their brain just kind of got, I don't know, fried or something.
Yeah, that's why I said fly too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Because like Icarus, he flew too close to the sun and burned up. So.
But be careful out there.
I don't know. But you guys listening, sorry we got carried away in the mix.
It's just part of the podcast. You should know now that's how we are. That's how we do.
That's how we do do things sometimes. But I'm curious to know, if you guys have listened to this podcast, if you guys have come to some of the same conclusions or different ones.
We would
Honestly,
like to know.
I would love to just and flood the fucking comments,
please,
because it's a good podcast.
I mean, I could say like my opinion all the time, but it's really interesting to see how other people view it, because we all view it so differently. And so when somebody else like says that stuff, says the things, and it just gets my brain going, you know? It's like, wow, that's so cool how they think that way, you know?
Yes.
Yeesh.
But if you're worried about me spoiling this podcast, trust me, there's so much more into it, and the way that they put it together is fantastic as well. I could probably tell you
What's the
everything.
name of it?
It's called the Telepathy Files.
Telepathy.
I know it's on Spotify. I don't know if it's on anything else, but all of our listeners, I think, are on Spotify because that's where we're at. But yes, the Telepathy Files, and they put it together great. You know, they put music to it. They splice together the interviews, and they've actually. I still need to check out their website. On their website, I'm not sure what the website is. It might just be the telepathyfiles.com. I can't remember. But on their website, they actually have test footage where they would put like mom on one side of the table with the screen and kid on the other side of the table in a blindfold. Then they would give mom like a picture or a word to look at, and the kid would guess it. And they're so fucking accurate. I need to watch these videos that they're putting out. Like,
me too.
The connection between mom and kid, but these are on a whole different fucking level.
Yeah.
And they at least she says that they put the footage, the uncut footage, on their website of these tests to test out these kids' telepathic connection to their parents.
Daisy, you scared me.
So we need to check that out.
Yes.
Daisy, don't eat the fucking microphone.
I'll boop your snoot.
Why don't you go catch a mouse?
There's so many at night.
Come here. I know I'm your favorite. Oh my god. Here, do you want to tell the listeners night night?
She didn't try to eat it.
Oh, that's so snug. Oh my god. God, your ass stinks, dude. Holy shit.
Do you need to go poop?
God damn, dude.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
That is bad. That is
as soon as she got up here too.
You fucking dick.
Why did you fart over there?
You know what you were doing.
She really did. And she went straight to you.
Fuck you.
As soon as she said, ooh,
you know, if you had a litter box, I would pee in it right now. Don't know, we're not playing right now. It's late. If you get the zoomies, I'll throw you outside with the coyotes.
They do it at night, babe. It's hunting. It's hunting for them at night.
No, she can snuggle at night.
No, that's not how cats work.
I don't give two shits.
It's in their DNA.
I ain't letting her tear me up.
Well, that's how she's gonna get the mice. Although she does kind of go crazy.
You go crazy? That's a crazy girl. Such a crazy
Stop.
girl.
Why is that making me uncomfortable?
Maybe you're the crazy girl. But I forgot we were doing a podcast for a second. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Go check out this podcast. Yeah, if you guys have any topics you guys want to have us cover, give us an email at halfasseathenpod@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Instagram at the same name, or TikTok at the same name. You can check us out on Facebook. Shoot us a message there. We do have a Facebook group if you guys would like to come and join. And I am currently working on a Discord. I say currently working, meaning I spent like a day on it, and then we started moving some more and working some more, and then Christmas. So hopefully Discord kicks off, or I will let know when it could. I. But yeah, don't forget to leave us a comment. Give us a like, a follow. Share us with your friends, your families, the people you love, the people you hate, the people you loathe. Share us with your local Grinch impersonator. Hate, 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 hate.
You just pointed all that hate at me.
No, I was pointing at the wall behind you. Like, hate, 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 loathe. We didn't watch that this year. I watch it every year. Yeah, we've been too busy.
We always have next year.
But what will I wear? That's it. I'm not going. Anyways, with that, I hope you guys got something out of that. Hope we did good, and yeah, hopefully we come back next week with some good stuff, because now we can just chill, kind of like we did today. Worked our ass off all morning to get unpacked and to get shit taken downstairs to the shed. I think I must have done at least 10 laps on the stairs.
Yeah, you're going up and down and up and down and up and down.
Yeah, but hopefully next week we're good. No more moving. We're done with the old apartment.
We're done.
No more cleaning.
Well, we're done being stressed about it.
So now we can get back into the normal routine.
This is gonna be good for us.
So, with that, Skäl, y'all. Quit petting the pussy and say Skäl, y'all.
Skäl, y'all.